Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I have my tea and I've just had a shower and I feel way cleaner than before. I got here yesterday, so I've literally only been home for one day. I don't really know what this video will be, but I guess kind of organising my stuff, because there's a charity shop right near me that is basically everything's £1 and I want to go there today because this is what my room looks like. I'm going to flip the camera. Like, there's obviously my suitcase here and loads of other stuff that I just kind of left when I went back to uni, I guess. I didn't really bother sorting any of this out, and this is all kind of like storage based stuff. But then also with that, loads of the stuff in my room doesn't really represent who I am anymore. I've got like Harry Styles posters up and just really old stuff, and stuff that's like not even, I don't even know how to describe it, stuff that's just complete toot, like plastic fake flowers, and I've got teacups everywhere that I just don't need. Sorry if this is pulling on my head, I should probably take this off actually. I actually do have a little bit of a sore throat, so please excuse why I sound a bit manly today. And I've not even long been up. I'm hoping that the tea will kind of soothe my throat. But that's kind of what I'm hoping to do today. My dad's house is really similar. Like, everything there is just old, and I haven't even bothered to go through or fix half of it. So like, I've still got pajamas from when I was like 15 probably that don't fit me, and socks and pants that need chucking away because they've got holes in. Yeah, just stuff that just doesn't really represent me anymore. So I'm gonna do my skincare and makeup and kind of wake myself up this morning because my brain still isn't working very well. I've still got a whole cup of tea here, but it's a really nice sunny day. Well, kind of. It's grey, but there's bits of blue poking out and it's still bright. Also, my mum very kindly got me this perfume. I used to wear this all the time in first year in university, but I don't know why Zara discontinued it. It's called Ultra Juicy and it smells like, what does the box say? Pear, gardenia and musk. When I smell it, it just kind of reminds me of first year. But I used to walk into shops and people would come up to me and say, wow, you smell so nice. So because they discontinued it, it was so annoying. So I need to use this like really, really sparingly now, she says. Oh my god, I can't stop doing this. I feel like when you go back to your... I've kind of only ever had a few perfumes that I've worn in my life. So when I go back to that one or another Zara one that I wore loads in first year, it just reminds me of it. I never ever let my hair air dry, so this is probably going to be a bit of a time. Oh my god, I can't even think properly. I'm also going to my dad's house tonight, but I have to drive myself there because he lives like 20 minutes away. But what kind of stresses me out is, even though I passed my test in August, I actually haven't driven much since then. I think I drove for about 2 weeks over Christmas and that was it. I'm actually no better than someone who probably passed 2 weeks ago, and that kind of stresses me out. But we sorted my insurance out today, so I kind of just have to bite the bullet and do it. It's not even bad. Like, my dad lives in the countryside, so the roads are like kind of... I prefer driving in country roads because there's less people, but I'm just gonna have to wait and see how it goes. So I'm kind of thinking of rereading a load of old books. I've got Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I read years ago, and I've seen the film and I really like that one, and I kind of want to bring that back. Plus it's an easy read as well. I don't really want to be reading anything academic based. This is really hard to do when I haven't got a mirror. Also, I used to have a mirror at my dad's house, but he chucked it away for like literally no reason. He was like, oh, I got rid of it because you weren't using it, and I was like, well, duh, I was at university. So now I have to kind of manage all my videos like this, looking directly into the camera. But these are the two books. Oh my god, I have to do both of these at the same time. These are the two books I'm thinking of rereading. We're All Made of Molecules. It's kind of, I don't want to say a more kiddie book, but I think I read it in like year 9 or something, but it was like higher reading then, so I don't really know what you'd call it now. It's just really good. And then this is probably my all-time favorite book. I think a movie came out about this, but I've never seen it because it looked not that good. But I feel like you can tell that I've read this loads because the book's in like really beaten up condition, which I promise I do take care of my books, but I just used to take this everywhere. I was on YouTube really recently, and one of my pretty much only YouTubers that I only watch about 4 people on YouTube. I was watching one of them, Karis. I don't know if anyone follows her. She's really cool. She's kind of my age, so I think that's what makes me enjoy her content as well. She made a collaborative... Oh my god, I'm losing my voice so bad. She made a collaborative playlist on Spotify, which I really love the idea, so obviously I'll give credit to her for that. Because I feel like I listen to the same music all the time. I do listen to like my weekly Spotify playlist that they kind of give to me, but the problem is my music taste is quite varied, so I listen to quite a lot of rap music, which I feel like you wouldn't really guess having looked at me. But rap is like 90% of my music taste, but that means that when I don't want to listen to rap music and I want to listen to like the Japanese House or the 1975 or Clairo or whatever, my Spotify weekly mix will only be like just rap music. It's actually, I hate to say it, but it is actually TikTok where I get most of my music. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I feel like this is such an interrupted video, but anyway. But I'm gonna make a collaborative playlist because I feel inspired by her, and I'm gonna put it in the description of this video. Then you guys can just add to it, because I kind of feel like I make way too many playlists. I must have like, I don't even know, 50 playlists, something ridiculous like that. One for every mood, because if I don't, then I feel stressed. Yeah, I'm mainly just looking forward to the charity shop, and I'm looking forward to seeing my pets as well, because I've had visits from my family, but I obviously haven't had visits from my pets. This is so hard to do on camera. You know what? I think that's just gonna have to be it for today. This is gonna have to just dry. I feel like I've actually got wavy hair. If I let it air dry, it just kind of goes frizzy and whatever the hell's happened here. It's already wavier than it probably is in other videos. Right, I'm gonna go to the magic charity shop now, as I call it, and hopefully I can get some good bargains. Okay, it's a bit grayer outside now, but update from the magic charity shop. I only got 2 things. Most of the other stuff was just too big for me, or they just weren't my size. First thing, because I feel like you can never have too many lace tops, I picked up, oh, okay, that's a bit disappointing. It's just literally just broke. Well, it was a white lace top that was really nice, but okay, I might have to sew that back on. And then the next one is, this is actually from Fruit of the Loom, which I believe is a good brand. It's just a red t-shirt. Oh my god, you can't see. And it says, "It's my life festival." I feel like I just need more t-shirts, and I don't have any t-shirts that are cool colours. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So there's my haul. Nothing exactly crazy, but now I'm back, I kind of want to fix this situation here, which looks like a lot, but I reckon I can actually make it work. I don't think it's as bad as it looks. A lot of stuff can just kind of get tucked under my bed. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't even know why I keep this. It's like completely empty. Okay, I'm gonna keep 3 things. Yeah, I guess you would still call that quite successful. I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea and some strawberries now, because yeah, I want to. I feel like that's a good enough reason. Okay, morning everyone. I have obviously a lot of stuff with me. It's about 11 o'clock and I have to drive to my dad's house. I didn't go last night because it turns out my car hadn't been taxed, so I had to wait for like the correct documents to arrive or whatever. Anyway, I can go now. I'm so nervous. I know I can do it. It's been like 5 months since I drove and I'm so scared for it now. I just need to bite the bullet and just get it done. It's a really nice day though, and my little sister's asked me to pick her up from school, so that'll be more driving, so at least that's good practice. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay, everyone, wish me luck. Everyone, I haven't really done a ton today. I obviously drove to my house. Generally took up a decent bit of my day. kind of sorting everything out with that. And then I picked up my sister from school, and actually my driving wasn't even bad. I think I just let my nerves get to me. We went to her school again because it was like some kind of for a school trip she's going on, so obviously I wasn't going to film that. But I've had dinner and I've come back, and it's, even though it's not sunny outside, it's still a really nice evening because the birds are still chirping, and it's like 8:45 now. Living in a city obviously for like 3 years makes you really forget how pretty it can be living in the countryside. I'm trying to be really quiet because I think my family can hear me making this video. And I know my sister's on video call with her friends. All I do is sit in my room and look out my window and think, this is so pretty. But I think for tonight, to kind of finish off the kind of organising aspect, I want to organise my playlists. As I said before, I've got way too many, but I love doing it because it clears my head, and it also makes me just kind of, now I'm back home, feel like it's a fresh start. It's so much nicer because I don't know if you can see, I've got all of my skincare kind of over here, whereas I wouldn't normally be able to do that when I come back from Christmas or any other kind of time when I've come home from uni, because I can't bring everything. Same with my wardrobe. Normally at Christmas time I would just kind of live out of my suitcase because my dad has like taken over my wardrobe, but now I kicked him out and the wardrobe is now mine. So it does definitely make me feel a lot more organised and a lot more like, okay, I can get started properly getting my stuff together. The only thing that makes me not work, that will never make it feel 100%, is that I obviously go between houses. So like, for example, today I've sold something on Vinted and I need something from my mum's house, but she's like 20-ish minutes away drive. I either drive there tomorrow and spend my petrol money on it, now I have to pay for it, or I just wait until I go there. That's the only thing that makes me feel like I'll never be fully organised, because for example, all of my skincare is currently here now. So when I go to my mum's, I have to bring it all there. Everything is the exact same. So that's my plan for tonight. And I think that'll be it. Okay, FYI, I have now made my Spotify playlist and my head feels so much more clear, just in case anyone was wondering. I know I like to stalk people's Spotify like all the time, so I'll put mine in my bio or my description, so at least people can find the collaborative playlist if they want. I think that might be the end of my video, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this kind. I sort of organised. I'm gonna say I did a good job.